Hi Ladybugs, Yolanda here, and I'm back to show you now this cute envelope. So this opens like so, and we have the cutouts here. I just made a little tuck spot there, so that goes there, and this is made with graphic 45 paper. So that's the back and that's the front. So we have two little pockets here and then we have a little sort of index card that I made to go in there. So that goes like so. And we have another little index card so you can see through the window there. That goes, and then if you turn it around, we have another journaling card here, or photo card I suppose you can also put. And then, because it's part of the kit, so you can either use scrapbooking paper for this, or you can use your digital kits and print them out. If you're going to use a digital DigiKit, print it on a thicker paper, not on the copy paper. Okay, and this is just the laminated pouches again, so that goes in there. So I did use 2 envelopes for this. So what I did is I took 2 of these big ones and I cut them down to 6 inches. That's all I did. Cut it down to 6 inches. So they are now cut down to 6 inches, and the next thing to do, I'll show you in a minute what I've done. You are going to take your, where's my ruler? I had it right here. Oh, for goodness sake. Did I put it back? No, it's right here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to rip it nicely. Okay, and then both of them. All right. And then you're going to take your, I've pre-cut them. I think I'm going to do, I don't want them exactly the same. That doesn't look very straight, but then I never cut straight, do I? Let me just check it on here. Yeah, of course it's not straight, so I'm just going to cut it just that to try and straighten it. So beautiful. So now what I'm going to do, I am just going to cut off this little, and just like that. Okay, just that little curve there, just to make it straight. Then I am going to stick my pre-cuts paper. Is it pre-cut? Yeah, so measure it like this. I think this side is more interesting, so that you can close your fold there. So I might have to trim it just a little bit more. So put it right up to your, that'll be fine. So this one is going to be, by the way, just a little bit different from here, and you'll see why. Because you see with this one, okay, I'm just going to show you now. This one, I cut that off, okay? I'm not going to cut it off this time. And then I just glued it down. So this one needs to have a little bit more, just a tiny bit more, taken off. So this is open, right? And then, and I think that's perfect, I'm going to glue that down on both of them. Just a nice piece of ephemera to add into your journals. And again, just double check it's all closing nicely there. And that's fine. And of course, the same thing there. Let me double check everything. I think I have to take, yeah, I'm going to have to take a little bit off the edge here. Because you want that flap, actually it's not important about this flap clothing, but you'll see why in a moment. In a moment. So we are just going to put right up there. Make sure your edge, I think I might still have to cut. I'm going to take off a little bit more. that didn't work out well, did it? So I'm just gonna cut it. And that, make sure the writing is the right way. Yes. So I'm edging it more with them than I am here, and you'll see why. Let's glue it down. You can use these as floating pockets as well, or if you want to stick it down, you can do that too, but just be aware of which side you're going to stick down, because then if you're going to stick this side down, then you're not going to do these pockets, right? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Now you are going to take it to your Pro Shot or Big Shot or whatever Sizzix die cutting machine you have. Could probably even put this on the Cricut. I don't know. We shall see. I'm not going to go there now. Just these thoughts, you know, they come to mind. Now this is when you take it to your machine and you use whatever die cut you're using. I'm using not this one. I'm going to use a smaller one, so I'm going to go away, I'm going to cut them. So stick your paper on first and then cut, and you might have to go through your Sizzix or whatever cutting machine you have a few times to cut it nicely, because now you've made it obviously a bit thicker. And also let your glue dry as well, because you don't want anything tearing. Try and let your glue dry for I don't know, a couple minutes, 5 minutes, to make sure it's absolutely dry, and then cut it. So I'll be back in a moment with the cutting. Okay, so I've cut it out. I decided to use it on this one. I just used a square. Again, use whatever you have. I used my tag cutter for that, or die cut, and then I used this guy for this one. And just to be careful, I rolled it through a couple of extra times, you know, because it's going through something thicker. So, and of course now I use the die cut, so I've got these two little tags, which I think are perfect. So what I did here is you can see I've already put my double-sided tape and down the middle, because I want it to stick nicely around the edges so this doesn't flap. So be sure to stick your tape right up to the edge of the actual cut, whatever you're using. So that comes off. That comes off. And these are fun to make. There's just so many possibilities. Again, I mean, I'm just giving you one version, I suppose, of making them. But you can do as many versions as you want. You know, once you've got the basic, I suppose, fun principle of it. So I'm just sticking that down. Oh, it's gone a little bit off there. It's fine. Again, any stickies, you use your powder tool, so it sticks where you want it to stick and not where it shouldn't stick. So this I have to trim slightly here now. So let's just go and do that. If you want to straighten that edge there, you know, you can, but I'm not going to bother. And I mean to cut this off screen. So you can also, you know, leave it like that. It's perfectly fine. So the same thing on this one now. I've already put, and you can see I curved it because it's a bit of a curve there. And this just happened to be left over from the A4, and it fits nicely. So you don't have to cut all the way across. You just cut to cover your die cut. And that should fit perfectly there. And then if you want, you can cut this little bit off, because believe me, you will use that. So I am just going to, or you can leave it like that. I mean, whatever you want. Okay, now you do want to make sure this is flat, and it should be nice and flat, so that and there's no stickies. no stickies, so that when you come to put something in the envelope, it's done. Now, guys, so easy. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't cut too, or as I did on this one, because I wanted the inside, no, not there, to look pretty, I put extra paper in the envelope. So, no, it's this way. Isn't that pretty? Hey, maybe that, so I'm going to do it here as well. And this one, let me see, can't really see where I'm cutting here, guys. So it's about there, yeah, about there, and about here. So maybe this butterfly will show through. That'll be nice. Through the envelope, through the window, I mean. I'm just cutting it and cutting it. Let's double check. That should be fine. Yeah, I just think it looks prettier with the paper there. But, and yeah, that should be fine. So I'm gonna, oh, now I'm changing my mind because you've got more pink on here. No, I think this side is going to be better. It really doesn't matter which. I wouldn't mind catching some of that pink. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. It's just got more color to it. And I want the color, you know, to show through. So let's put that down, edge it right up on that side, double check again, yeah, perfect. I was going a bit skew there. Lovely. And I hope this piece is going to be enough. Yeah, it will be. Oh, it's so pretty, the stamp period paper. And once again, just cut to size. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let me see. Let me cut it that way. And then, of course, we want it more or less up there. And it goes off, and it goes off here. Let's double check. Yeah, you don't even actually have to cut a big piece, but you know, when you're putting it inside, you will see it. So I prefer to cut the piece to fit the whole envelope. Little. There we go. Let's put it there. Let's double check. That's perfect. And I'm going to push it up a little bit. Hey, you must go to the edge there. Yes. Ah, no. Let me lift this corner, because now we are going to join our envelopes. Gosh, you see, nearly made a mistake there again. So before you stick that down, you're going to stick your envelopes together. Nearly made a big mistake. And let's make sure that that folds nicely, because see what happens. You know what, let me just lift this whole thing there. It's fine. So please, ladies, stick this down first, make sure it turns nicely, and I'm going to pull it to the edge there. Can you see that? Just pull it to the edge. Now you can stick this baby down. And I'm just going to put more glue because this is drying. Okay. So there we go. Nearly made a big mistake. So make sure your flap is underneath your piece of paper. And then this, hopefully, yes. Ha 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 ha. See now? It's working out Wonderful. Okay. So this is a little bit. Now you can stick your sides down. So thin line. I would use a thin bottle, and then you see this is just paper. So now because it's the laminated is on here, I'm going to use my double-sided tape. Just stick it down. And that should be fine. I just find the glue, or maybe it's the glue I'm using, doesn't stick down so well there. And there you have it. And then you can do the same on this side. Now this is both laminated on both sides, so I'm going to use my tape. I'm feeling sticky somewhere. Am I feeling sticky? And on the side. There we go. And then you have your two envelopes joined together. Unfortunately, I don't get much mail now, you know, in the post. I'm telling you, it's going to become a thing of the past. And we're going to have to just making our envelopes, which is very easy to do. There we go. There we go. Now I don't know if I'm going to keep that on, but I just want to show you another way of doing it. So now we have that there. We have your pocket here and there. And you could even, where is my tea dye? I'm using my tea dye. No, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Just to do the edges there. So we're making it a bit more rugged. So, quick distress. Oh, I'll show you this in a moment. I almost forgot. Almost. So I've already, you know, cut out my paper and stuck it on the back. Hang on, it goes like this. On the back part of here. Okay. And here you can see now I use 2 more pieces of the laminate to make pockets. You know, if you want, you can leave it open any way you want, I suppose. You know, but anyway, the way I've done it is like this. So this part, if you don't want to cut it off, you can also use it, I suppose. No, I don't like it. No, I'm cutting it off. It's gone. Goodbye. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Let's go. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Much better. Just trim that little curve that happens there. Oh, where's it gone? Can't see it now. Gone. And let's just, I'm going to cut it just a little bit more there because I don't want that paper showing up. Yeah, let's cut it right up to the edge. There we go. Just having a look here. Yeah. My edge didn't come very straight there. I don't know why. So I'm just wondering, I'm just going to straighten it there. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I'm just going to straighten this edge Yeah, that's better. And just a tiny bit more here. Must have been the way I folded it. And then just a little bit, I mean, you can choose not to as well to distress. But there we have it. It's just lovely. Now, these little pockets, because this is the front part, right? These little pockets, I suppose I can measure them quickly and see what they are. They are 3 inches. Oh, that's right. 3 inches, and these now have flaps. It's one of my lazy pockets. In other words, there's only flaps on both sides and not on there. So if this is 3, no, that's 2.5. What am I saying? 2.5. So we need to cut it to 3.5 for the pockets on either side. So which one is going to look better? I'm just looking at my paper. Again, left over. So beautiful. I think I would like, you know, this is a shame. Oh no, I'm going to put the pocket on this side. Yeah, because you know why? I don't want to cover him. So I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to put the pockets on the back, and we can make them the blue ones. So, and here I'm going to do the laminated pockets. That way, once they glue down, I can still see my butterfly, because I don't like to hide stuff, pretty pictures. So these pockets are 2 3/4. So I'm just going to cut this strip now. 2 3/4. Is it? 2 3/4? Yes. 2 3/4. And then what did I say I was going to cut these? These are 2.5. So I have to cut them 3.5. No, yes, 3.5 wide. 3.5. And another one, 3.5. And then we are going to score. Let's get that out the way. Let's score 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. Nothing at the bottom. Don't need to put an extra one at the bottom. Depends how wide you want your pocket to go. So let's do this side as well. So pretty. And fold it there. And now we want my little round hole, round punch. This one is a 1.5 inches, and again, eyeball it, or if you really want to be precise, you can do this to find your center. There it is. And just cut a little bit out. Same thing here. Want to find your center. Little pinch. And there we go. And then we're going to put this, so we're doing this one backwards, right? So that'll go there, very pretty, and that can go right there. Perfect. So let's put one down. I do want to just make an angle here. Don't really need to do that at the bottom, it's fine. A little bit of glue. Just a little bit of glue here, just stop anything from falling out. Yeah, that's about right. Let's put this one. And this one, and just a spot there. Let's just take some off so it doesn't spread out too much. And these two little pockets can go here. And I mean, you can still embellish those. I wonder if these guys will fit in here. They fit perfectly in there. So I'm not gonna bother embellishing some more, guys. I mean, here you can see I did add a little bit of fabric, and again from the collection I cut these out using the scissors. And yeah, and I just put, I probably might even embellish some more there. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Look at that. Even that way is nice. So pretty. And then that can be journaled on or whatever. Okay. So that, but as I say, we're doing it backwards because these pockets are going on the back because I don't want to cover that now. I'm just looking. I don't have a lot. This is what's left. And I think that is going to be just fine. So what I'm going to do, once again, I'm just going to do like so. Let's cut that on my machine. My machine, it's not a machine, it's a cutter. Perfect. And then I want to cut it down the middle. And again, I'm just going to mark it with, or nip it. There we go. So I have two squares, and then I'm just going to, hang on, it doesn't really matter actually. Yeah, let me do this. There you go. So I'm just going to, slightly different again. These are proper V's which cross over. I don't know if you can see that. They cross over each other, so you can cut your what's it like that. And now I'm going to cut this one. Let's see if I can do it this way. No, this is going to be awkward. Actually, it's not going to be awkward. I'm being dilly now. There we go. Yeah, that is fine. Let me see. It's difficult to see, so I need to lift it up. I actually should have crossed that over. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do like so. I wish you could get even thinner than this. And I'm going to put it here at the bottom. Right, so I've got the tape down. Let's just take it off. Now you are going to see the tape a bit. What did I do here? Actually, you don't see it that much at all. No, you don't. Yeah, you don't, because of the fancy paper, the design paper. And then of course this one. Take that off. Yep. And just line it up nicely. Then it's a matter of cutting. I'm just getting stuff out the way. Hopefully I don't need you anymore. I can throw those bits away. Yep. Let's get this out the way. Now it's just a matter of cutting your card to fit in here. So I'm just going to give you it's about there. Yes, bearing in mind now the tape there, so you can just see it, so I'll have to cut it here. I'm I'm only going to do one. I don't think I need, I mean, these are so basic to make. You guys know how to cut a journal card. So this, oh, look at that, so pretty. We'll go in here. I might have to cut it down because, you know, I like things to fit in easily. I don't like to fight. Yes, much better. So that will go in here. I might have to just take a little bit off the top there. Put it in that way, put it in any way you want. Perfect. And then what, you know, whatever you've got, if there's in the kit, or you can make, let's make a tag here. You can put a tag in there, or you can put it in this way. Now I would probably put it in that way. So what I used here is a tab punch. Where's my tab punch? Must be in my drawer. Yes, it is. Right here. I used this tab punch, and I think this will be perfect. Let's put that there. More or less in the middle. Almost. Yep. And then let's do this one. Like so. So just cut to fit, and you'll need to cut, I think it's 2 or 3, so that can go in there, and you can embellish it as I did on this one. I just put some lace and blah de blah. Oh, that's not stuck yet. I mean, the glue is still wet. Let me fix that because I moved it. Silly, look. Oh, go on, go down. I don't want to have to cut you. Do wait till it's dry before you move around. There we go. So you'll cut one for there, and then you can cut another one. I haven't glued that down enough there. For in here. I think let's put it this side. So you have one for there, or you can put 2. What did I do here? Yeah, I put one big one in there. Okay, and then you can cut. Why isn't this sticking here? I need to stick it down again. Oh, shall I tell you why? Because I didn't take this off now, did I? Not properly there anyway. Here we go. And then you need another pretty one for in here. Okay, this is, you know, you'll have to measure it to cut. So this one, let's do this one. Yeah. So we need to come in a little bit. I just want to show you quickly because it just looks so nice. And then of course, we need it about, let's say there. And then you can use your tab to cut it out. Do I need to adjust it? Oh, I definitely need to adjust it. Yes, definitely. Better. I could even adjust it a little bit more. Like I said to you guys, I don't like to fight on getting things in and out. Yeah, and then you just need your little tab on there. And you can put ribbon on here, as I did on this one. Let's just clear this a bit so you can see what's happening. Let's get this guy out the way. It's the leftover laminating. And oh, here, yes, that's right, I put a little tag there, just a little tuck spot. I want to do something really a different color there. Let me just see. So you can either do a tuck spot or you can do a pocket there. So this is what I've got. I mean, these are so pretty. You can see this is just left over from another project. I mean, I could even stick this in here. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Or maybe, is it too big? I think it's too big to make it. It's not, you know. It's actually not. So what if I cut some of this out to make or I could use this to make a tuck spot here. Wings to fly. So pretty. Just seeing. What else have I got here? These are all cutouts from the collection. Look, there's this beautiful card. I wonder if this will fit in here. Cut it down again. You can. I can actually cut it a little bit on the top. Let's put back. So pretty. Yeah, so you've got your fairy there, very pretty. With make your tab, use your punch, or cut them out by hand. So that's pretty. Let me just quickly see if there's anything else I can use here. And there's my gorgeous unicorn. How about her? How about if I use, now that will be nice, I reckon. See, this is why I always keep my Stamperia covers, because you can use them. Let me just more or less cut that straight. Okay, my desk is a huge big mess. So let's put that in there. Oh, look, here's a spare. Plenty to use. So what did I say? Yeah, I've got this. I think she'll make a wonderful, but I think she needs to be distressed. I've got a darker one here. Otherwise, you know, you can't differentiate. Yeah, much better. I might go over everything with the darker one, or a blue distressing would also look nice. Yeah. So we want glue on this, on the top there. And, we need to keep it thin. And here, not doing a very good job of the glue, I mean. And let's put that there. You can, of course, also stick this onto a piece of plain cardstock to make it stand out. And because you are handy, you can go there and use another pretty tag. I'm not going to cut the whole thing out. I think you says me cutting it out. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. So let's do like so. Okay. So pretty. And then I don't cut my corners out. I just cut a straight line, and then I use my punch, and I think the smaller one, yes, will do for that. perfect. I don't know why they make their tags like this. It's ugly. And so we can put a tag there. So it's full of ephemera. These would also be nice for a swap. I can put you in here. Hang on. Put 2 tags in there. I can put you in here. And then on this side, where's my tag? That here it is. So I'll have a card in here, right? Embellished there, and because there's like a double pocket here, you will see. Yeah, well, it's not a double pocket, what am I saying, it's a single pocket, but oh no, that one doesn't go nicely in there. I'm faffing now, guys. So you know what, I'm going to carry on faffing and I'm going to leave you guys, and I'm really hoping that you will make some of these. Let me know if you do. Post them on my page. I would love to see them. So thanks for joining me for this tutorial on what am I going to call these envelopes? Laminated window envelopes. Something. And let's put an extra one in there. So pretty. And there we have it. So except it's backwards. Oh, but it's fine, it's still beautiful. And then you've got these at the back. So I will see you again, ladies, very soon. Ciao now. Bye bye.